Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope it's treating you well. Hope you have a blessed day. Hey, it's the Elite Eight, and we got Bowdoin and Tufts. And so we're going to start watching that first. Tag along, and I'll see how the day goes. I do want to get to Princeton actually plays Duke today, so I do want to get to that. But I'm going to run through some games hopefully here. So let me share my screen. All right, there you go. This is a breakdown, or this is the bracket. So Tufts beat Penn State Harrisburg, then beat Brandeis, and then Tufts really imposed itself on Messiah. Bowdoin beat Lyon, and then UMass Boston, and then went to PKs with Conn College, and obviously beat Conn College. So here we are. Let's go like this. Okay. Let's come up. Here we go. Gonna have to put on my headset here. Otherwise, you get this nasty echo. All right, so already Tufts with a corner. A couple minutes in. Danny Yanez, PDA legend. It's a little bit of a foul. You knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. Oof. It's good team shape by Tufts. It's making it difficult for Bowdoin to find any space beyond sort of 35, 40 out. Probably going to be like this for a little bit, just a little. Everyone trying to figure out, got high energy, right? Like I always look at the 35, 30-minute mark as when things sort of go back to relative normal in the first half, where teams sort of settle down, they get their nerves out of their system. All right. I'll be doing some games. I think there's a couple more games at 1. So we'll do a couple of those. We can switch back. That's a good touch. Oh, I wouldn't have. All right. Well, let's. So we got Augsburg Trinity at 2, Dickinson Emory at 3, and St. Olaf at Wheaton at 3. And Wheaton at 3. I'm interested in that game. That's a pretty interesting game. So. Neither team sort of looks to be imposing style, right? Do you think Tufts has that natural tendency of wanting to get forward at as quickly as possible? Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Just there you go. There you go. Wasteful. I don't like those 60-yard balls on the ground into the corner that can just as easily just roll off the island, right? Like I like high percentage passes. I like passes that advance your cause going forward, but those tend to be a little bit speculative. So Bowdoin's just looking to doing a little bit, just more trying to be more. It's that was late. But that's the guy I think I would if I were Bowdoin, I'd be having my center forward just sort of hover around that center back, not let him get really involved in the play, force the outside backs to do that level of work. Yeah, and there's a good amount of press. Tufts not yielding an inch, like. It went into the ref. Should have hit it harder. Everyone's forcing it. This is what I don't get, right? Like, it's the first half, 15 minutes in, and you're forcing balls. Let the game develop. Let your play develop. That's well played. Oof. Take him. Ooh, good ball. Back post. It was a little close for comfort for Bowdoin. So nobody is really sort of taken over yet. Or is there any clarity as to who is the more dominant team? Corner. And a goal. So, Pete, what differences do you see from these NESCAC teams? I think Bowdoin plays a little bit more moving the ball around, and I think Tufts, and has always been the case since I've been watching, is very intent on getting forward as quickly as possible. I think Bowdoin tries to be a little bit more methodical with the ball, and meanwhile, Tufts will just go after you, and then get the ball, like I said, as forward as possible to create as much pressure in your final third as they can, and then hope to break you down, sort of like what they did here. They press, get this corner, and lo and behold, they get the goals. So let's see if I can go back on that one because here it is. This is the goal. Oof. Looked like somebody from Bowdoin headed the ball actually back. Like instead of going out, it went to the keeper right there. Save, and then the rebound gets knocked in. Oof. It's a rough one. So 11 or 16 minutes in, Tufts 1, Bowdoin 0. Long throw. It's fine to sort of look to get to the ball into the midfield. But your midfield has to be able to yes, I know it's Bowdoin, but for some reason I call it Bowdoin, and I think it has to do with the basketball movie Hoosiers, where for whatever reason I have it in my head that they play a team that's like called Bowdoin or something, but the drunk assistant coach calls it Bowdoin. That's sort of it. But yes, thank you. Thanks, Pete. Bow, like bow and arrow, din or done. Yes. Let me see if I could pull that up. I was looking through the script. I can't find it. So, yes, great school. Hoosiers, yes, great movie. Indeed. Indeed, Pete. I was actually looking through the script, seeing if I can find it. So, Long throw. Oh, this is it. It turns out that it's not Bowdoin. It's Verdi, as he calls him. That's a good Sunday winter movie, you know? Hoosiers. Gotta love it. Have I seen Trinity yet? Trinity? No, I have not. Let me see. What is that? Send me a link. And send me a link, Pete, or send it through the chat, and I can take a look at it. I do know the Unholy Trinity is one almost a quick breakthrough. Bowdoin needs to get control, get some control of the ball, and it doesn't matter where. Just slow the pace down. This is like Tufts feeds into this. I don't want to call it chaos ball, but like they thrive in the atmosphere where you're just running and gunning like, and that's where they don't mind playing in that. So. Quite a raucous crowd. It is Lion. It's a good ball. That's a really good ball. Ooh, la la. It's well played. Look at that. Like press. Oof. Good tactical foul. Mm, it's a good ball. Oh. You got to put the ball on better. Oof. That was, for all the work, that was terrible punt. Get some control, please. Oh, got lucky there. Yeah. Very wasteful with the ball. Bowdoin. It's it's early. Still got time. Like just try to, I'd be trying to get, hey, is it possible to move the ball around, keep the ball, and let Tufts work defensively a little bit. Right? They get They're very much on the attack always. So let's see if we can have them defend for a while. Just hold it. Oof. Big kick, big kick. Oof, looked like he slipped. It's a good ball. Goal. Oof. Oof. Okay, okay. Oof. That was tight. That was. Again. That's a good ball. That's gonna be a card. That's gotta be a card. Yep. Persistent. That's a good call. That could have been. You might have been able to call, but then he's grabbing again. Then he goes back at him again. Pulls. Yeah, yeah. That's justified. Oof. Wasted opportunity. Oof. 14 left and a half. That's a wasted opportunity. Got to step to the ball, young man. Oof. That's it. Tufts obviously can afford to be a lot more patient with the ball. Don't necessarily have to get forward, although that's their natural inclination is knock it around a little bit and then get it up top as quickly as you can, and then you compete up top, which, I'll say maybe outside of Khan and and Bowdoin, they are. It's a very common Nezkaki thing. Couple passes, get it up top. Amherst doesn't care even about knocking the ball around. They just get the ball, however possible, get in the final third, and then play from there. All right, get it up. Got to compete for. If you're punting it, you got to compete for a ball. That's well done. Oof. Too slow. All right. Tufts is doing a good job of making it really difficult for Bowdoin to sort of get the ball in these dangerous spots 35 and in. And so that's hence the call for fouls and stuff, because in the set play they can actually do it there. Right? They can lump it in and they get them close, but when the keeper gets the ball, instead of releasing, excuse me, a little tired. Instead of releasing the ball quick, he holds it and looks and tries it. Oof. Oof. But what I was saying is that the keeper waits. Well, then Tufts gets back. That could have been it. I think Bowdoin's got to move the ball quicker. I think that's where they're struggling. They're getting a little too predictable, easy to defend. And Tufts is just throttling it, right? Get forward, get forward, get forward. And as a result, they're creating. I mean, even in half chances, they're getting dangerous. And you can't be wasteful when you win the ball. You know, they should just worry about saving it, holding on to the ball. I do have to believe that that's what they're gonna at halftime. If you're Bowdoin, they're saying, "Hey, is there a way we can hang on to the ball a little bit more? Let's get Tufts to chase." Right? They're comfortable in chasing and impressing, so let's see how test that for a little bit. And they just, like I said, they're just wasteful. I mean, I would say this is Tufts' game to lose right now. It is the first half, right? Get that out. And they just give it back. There you go. Hang on to it. Get some width. Get some width. There you go. There You get some width. There you go. Oh, you could have turned. Look for it again. Looks like a corner. Yeah, and they need to take advantage of it, though, right? They can't be hitting the ball too long and kicking it out of bounds, that type of thing. Like, make it worthwhile. Even a dangerous opportunity gives you a little bit of a lift, you know? It's not going to do it. Looks like it's a throw, so lock it in. They're just, I'm listening to these announcers, but I guess Tufts just beat Johns Hopkins for the field hockey national championship in OT 2-1. So it's a good ball. Okay. Make him chase. There you go. Make him chase. I gotta say, I do like that NCAA D3 soccer championship sign right there in the middle. That would look good. It wouldn't fit, but probably wrap around Simple Coach HQ. It's right there. Get a handle of it. Coming on. There you go. Make him chase a little bit. There you go. 3 minutes left, at least according to that clock, to the clock on the TV. That's it. You do have to advance it a little bit, you know, like you can't. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, there it is. Goal. Oh my gosh, that is well played by Bowdoin. Wow. Wow. That's a great ball. Passive death. And kudos to Bowdoin. I didn't think that they really deserved anything at this point. It's a great ball to the outside, drops it back, and hits it. That was really good. But let me go back. Right, hold it, knock it around. I actually like this a lot, right? Like, okay, now you got to get the ball forward, right? You got to advance the ball into, there you go. Nice little run, defensive lapse, drops across, boom. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Must have caught the keeper a little bit unawares. But that's a huge 2 minutes left too. Like that's well done. Yes, Pete. I will agree. Like there was to that lulled them to sleep a little bit. And that's part, among other things, that's possession, right? That's why you possess the ball and like you just sort of cycle the ball, cycle the ball, cycle the ball, and it just sort of lulls the other team into a false sense of security, and it forces them to run in open space. So now that ball to the outside doesn't happen if that defender doesn't flub on it. So, but that's what you're looking to do. Ooh, well done. Well done. One of these days I'll do my video again on corners. Whereas I think they're terrible goal scoring opportunities. Even though Tufts kind of did that. There you go. Now you hang on to it. Just bleed the clock. Bleed the clock for 30. Get to halftime. Get to halftime. No, you don't have to send it. Settle. Ooh, interesting. All right. Halftime it is. I'm going to drop. I'll be back. Anyhow, I thought Tufts owned the game up until 3 minutes, and Bowdoin get control of the ball, and they hung on to it, and took advantage of an opportunity, sent the ball out wide. Ball gets dropped back to the 18, and Bowdoin forward nails it into the goal. Like, I mean, that was the best play that Bowdoin had the whole half. And like I said, I thought Tufts was the one on the front foot the whole game. So, all right, I will be back.